It's Rick and Patty from the KORD Morning Show. Thanks for listening. We really appreciate it.
And, of course, you can always catch us anywhere and everywhere with our KORD mobile app. It's free for you in the App Store as well in Google Play.
Radio, Jelly Roll, Need a Favor, and number one for New Country. It's 102.7 KORD. 608. You got Rick, you got Patty. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Welcome to it. Of course, a throwback Thursday. If you want to hear something, let us know right there on the app chat feature. And because it's Thursday, the Numerica Impossible Movie Challenge.
I love it.
At 7:50.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be getting into
winning.
Yeah, lots of winning, and we'll be getting into that a little bit later on. And get your day started. Grab a cup of coffee. And the good news for the day, going to be a tad bit cooler than it was yesterday. So near 100 or a little over 100 today, and then even some spots maybe even 98. 90.
Well, we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. So definitely it's going to be cooling down a little bit. Still a weather alert, heat advisory still in effect, of course. But that 110, no, not going to happen. And
yesterday was hot.
The hilarity, I will tell you this, of social media yesterday. I was looking at the Tri-City Herald, and they had done an article about the heat wave and the temperatures and record-breaking temps and all that.
Yeah.
And someone had said, oh, man, in the 90s, it was 120 around here. What, you people stop writing about the weather? And it was so funny to see people jump on because social media is so crazy these days. And they're like, fantasy versus reality. And they were like, no. Even in the 90s, it was, in the low hundreds, But your perception is reality. Growing up here, because it's a desert, it is a desert, you get this, it's always 120,
Wait, yes.
And it's like, well, no, it's not actually. So it was interesting to see people jump in there and correct the guy.
Right.
He's like, it's 120 all the time. Like, probably not. Because I know you wrote about it as well, and you can check out that weather article. It's posted for you now on the KORD website and on the app. All right, got to get the day started. Grab a cup of coffee, dig in. Going to work on some Facebook fun, other people's problems coming up in just a bit. And, of course, if you want to hear something, let us know. 547-KORD. Let's get going. You got Rick and Patty, KORD.
The Cord Morning Show with Rick and Patty. Back with more next on number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Number one for New Country, it's 102.7 KORD with Rick and Patty. Whole lot of sunshine for you right now, 68 degrees for you, Tri-Cities. Patty's going to be out and about. Of course, it's the ribeyes. You're going to be out there. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, absolutely. We got the ribeyes.
It's only going to be near 100. You'll be good, right? Instead of 110 or so. So you'll be out there and
20 ribeyes, $40.
I know, exactly.
20 ribeyes for only $40 at the Columbia Center Mall.
You're going to be out there broadcasting live. What is it, 3 to 5 today?
It'll be from 3 to 5.
I love it. And getting people signed up for some tickets and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Go see Patty. You don't want to miss out on that great deal. All right, Facebook fun to get the day started. Here you go. Question of the day. Age yourself with a store. Age yourself with a store.
Circuit City.
Circuit, good. There used to be one right on Taft Hill.
Yeah.
I remember.
Well, the sign was still there for many years.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's still there or not,
no,
but I'm
it's
like,
long gone now.
How long has the Circuit City been gone and there's still the sign there?
Yeah, when I first moved to Tri-Cities, that Circuit City was there. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but Buttrey's was like a big warehouse food kind of place when I was a kid. Where I grew up in the Lewis Clark Valley was Buttrey's, and I'm trying to think of, and I joke about it because it was a warehouse, but it literally was cold. It's almost like predates Costco, but there was no frills. They weren't trying to take care of you. They were they were trying to like
literally a warehouse full of stuff.
It was kind of like get you in and get you out as quickly as possible.
But you could probably get a really good deal there.
You could. We're seeing a lot of great responses. Sam Goody, absolutely.
The music store.
Yeah. Ben Franklin's now.
Ben Franklin was like a dime store, or,
like a
or the five and dime. Yeah, I see Woolworths is listed.
Montgomery Ward's. Oh, geez.
Monkey Ward's.
Yes,
let's go.
Yes, absolutely. Hastings. Oh, everybody loves Hastings.
I don't know what Hastings is.
That's the. It was a it was like records and CDs and resale basically. So you could buy a lot of used DVDs and VHS and all that there at Hastings. That's greatly missed. Right in your neighborhood. It used to be over there in Richland. In the Uptown, near the Uptown, right next to the Ace Hardware there.
Oh.
Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor, and that's before my time, Tri-Cities, but I know that was in the mall.
We used to have Farrell's in the Twin Cities, and everybody you would go there for your birthday.
Yeah, you love that.
Farrell's.
The Squire shop I know was in Richland. I never saw it. Oh, someone did Buttrey's. Heather did Buttrey's. See?
I remember Mervyn's.
Oh yeah.
That was a big deal when they went out of business.
I believe Mervyn's was Megan's very first job. She said was Mervyn's
really?
when she was a teenager. teenager.
I used to buy all my clothes at Mervyn's.
Yeah, Blockbuster, of course. Hollywood. Well, then you could go Blockbuster.
Some of these I don't recognize.
Oh, they were here definitely.
What's Jeffco?
I don't know what Jeffco is. Food Pavilion. I know what that is.
Yeah,
too.
I do too.
Yeah, there you go. So a lot of good ones here, and keep them coming in there. I don't know what TG and Y. That might be.
What about what's?
Oh, Sprouse Ritz.
I don't know what that is.
That's kind of like
I would have said Rights.
Oh, that's kind of like a Maurice's. You know,
okay. I see a specialty clothing
kind of like that
store. Look
at
at Blockbuster.
There it is.
There is one remaining yet, isn't there? In Bend, Oregon.
Bend, Oregon. That's it. It's the last surviving one, and it just hangs in there. So there you go. Question of the day. Age yourself with the store. Love these comments. Keep them coming. More on the way. You got Rick and Patty.
You're listening to Rick and Patty in the morning on number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
And I had some help. Number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD. 68 degrees and sunshine for you. You got Rick, you got Patty. And what's going on in Nashville?
Well, the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum is debuting Luke Combs' new exhibit today. It's called The Man I Am. And the exhibit focuses on Luke and his journey through country music. Special pieces on display include his shirt and hat from the Hurricane music video. The exhibit will run into next summer. And if you didn't know, Luke Combs is performing October 4th and 5th at the Gorge. Dollywood is considered the number one theme park in the U.S. Dolly Parton's famous Pigeon Forge attraction is named TripAdvisor's top amusement and water park for 2024, beating out Disney World. The Traveler's Choice Awards are based on reviews and ratings over a 12-month period, and Dollywood has 4.5 stars and nearly 19,000 reviews. Magic Kingdom Park at Disney World comes in at number 2 on the list. Shaboozey tells Harper's Bazaar magazine that he had to embrace himself before he became successful. He says the big thing is I had to embrace my true self and what I wanted my music to be. And how did he get his name?
You know, playing football in high school, as a freshman, you know, you kind of come in and you're kind of the guy that has to just prove themselves. And my coach just seen my last name and he was like, Shaboozey. Wrote it on a helmet, like exactly how it's spelled as my artist name, just smacked it on my helmet. You know, as a freshman, you know, they want you to kind of like earn your rankings. And I just thought it would be cool to just like, you know, I just got called that throughout school, throughout my just years in high school and Woodbridge, and everyone around town knew me as that. And I just thought it was cool to just like play at my football coaches, like, you know, like, look at me now. You know what I mean?
And look at him now.
Yeah, look at him
Shaboozey,
now.
Right? And last but not least, Life and Style Weekly says that Michael Ray is dating reality TV star Audrina Patridge following his divorce from Carly Pierce. The couple went Instagram official with a sweet photo where Audrina expressed her love for Michael, and her daughter Michael married Carly in 2019 before their divorce in 2020. Those are your trending headlines.
We love to hear from you, and it's easier than ever to reach out. Just open up the Cord mobile app and send us an app chat message, or you can contact us the old-fashioned way at 509-547-KORD. Number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Body like a back road on your throwback Thursday, 648. You got Rick, you got Patty, 68 degrees. A little shout out right now to Carter, who's out there on a tractor in Othello. Had to hear some Sam Hunt. We got you hooked up there, buddy. I'm in the app chat right now, and a shout out to DJ. Also, Coach Kevin's in there. And again, on a Throwback Thursday, if you want to hear something, you can always call us or make it easy. Just get on the app chat and just say, hey, man, I want to hear a song.
We see them.
We see it. We see it.
We see you.
And we will use app chat coming up here in a little bit as we get ready for other people's problems. That's coming up in just a little bit. Also at 7:20, we found some tickets. And what do you got over there? This is pretty cool.
Well, so yesterday, we've got tickets to Thunder at the Mountain.
Thunder at the Mountain.
Mm-hmm. Tri-City Raceway.
Monster. Sunday.
Yes.
Super excited, man. This is going to be awesome. So, we're going to be giving those tickets away at 7:20. And then, of course, it is Thursday, which means the Numerica Impossible Movie Challenge is on the way at 7:50. So, lots of giveaways this morning to get you going here.
And I think we're going to be talking with somebody because we've got like Friday swim parties going on.
I love this. Yeah, Family Day. Yeah,
yep.
Numerica's Family Day. So we'll be talking with those folks there. It should be a good time. And who's calling in here? I'm looking to see. Oh, Lisa, our friend Lisa.
Yep.
Our friend Lisa's calling in. So with Numerica and talking about Family Day and Free Swim Friday.
Free Swim Fridays.
Love it. So a lot going on this morning, guys. Glad you're with us. More music on the way for you in just minutes. Jason Aldean and a brand new Dustin Lynch much, which sadly you're going to hear at the Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest.
Yeah.
And Jelly Roll helps out on the song. You probably won't have Jelly Roll walking. I mean, I'm not saying, hey.
How do you know?
I know.
How do you know?
Yeah, I know.
We might be getting some. What? Is that a Jelly Roll sighting?
Anything is possible, but the brand new one there is a pretty good song called Chevrolet. We'll play it coming up. It's 102.7 KORD.
You're waking up with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 102.7 KORD.
68 degrees on your Throwback Thursday. Want to hear something? Let us know right there on the app chat feature. Thunder at the Mountain coming up at Tri-City Raceway this weekend. We'll give you a chance to win some tickets coming up here at 7:20.
It's a hot ticket.
It is a hot ticket, and it's going to be fun for you and the family. We'll give you a chance to win those tickets coming up. And also, because it is Thursday, the New America Impossible Movie Challenges around the corner for you. All right, before we get to that, though, got a very unusual situation. I don't think I've encountered this one before. What is going on here?
Rick and Patty, my wife, is expecting our first child. And yesterday, I asked my boss for paternity leave. I think I'm allowed 12 weeks by law, but I'm not sure. Well, she practically laughed in my face. She told me to man up. She says, as a factory worker, it's a bad look if I take a leave because the other men will make fun of me. She also said my wife deserves the leave, not me, because she's doing all the work by giving birth. I think men deserve as much leave as women so they can bond with their child. But my boss disagrees. What do you think? Is she right? Pete in Pasco.
Oh, Pete in Pasco. Well, I will say that legally, I believe you can do it. I mean, it is. I think Washington State, especially. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an expert in it, but I do believe that it is for men and women that can take this family leave. And it's I
know a guy who took the leave.
Yeah. We all pay into it. Now it's kind of she's giving you a little bit of heckling about what are the other guys think in the building and all that. The one thing I miss. I don't know. It's one of those things. I was working 2 jobs when Logan was born. And so I didn't get to spend as much time as I wanted with him because I was working at that time. Yeah. And it was a poor run. I mean, I was working like 80 hours a week. That's how bad it was for us financially. And so I was working 2 jobs, 80 hours a week. And so when he was born, I was just trying to provide for him.
Yes.
Because I was a young man. And I wish I could have taken some time off to be with him, but I mean, to each their own.
I had a friend who took maternity leave, and she never came back.
Oh yeah, we had a coworker that the cutest little baby we've ever seen, and I have
yet to meet the baby,
but I called it. Did I not call it? I said once that baby's
gonna love being a mom.
I said I told her, I said once that baby's born, it's adios. Adios. I said, we'll never see you again. And I would mark it down. I was right on that situation. So, Pete, we're going to do our best to solve this for you. I mean, I think if you legally can take it. I know when our coworker took it, he didn't get heckled, but the boss was not happy because it upset his apple cart. Does that make sense? Because he's like, what am I going to do for 3 months when you're gone? You know, because I mean, it is your coworker. Like, let's say you and I are doing mornings and suddenly you're gone for 3 months.
See you later, Rick.
It does change the show. I would never heckle you about it or anything, and you could be gone for as long as you want. But it does change the work environment.
I'd be just like our friend. See you later. I'm out to be a mom for 18 years.
So what I will say, what he did, because when he first approached the boss about it, the boss was not very happy. So then he just did it behind his back, and that's what made him upset. Was the fact that, yes, you are entitled to this, absolutely, but you're the boss, and suddenly you get the notice that so-and-so is taking
some leave
from the state. You know what I'm saying? You didn't go in and say, hey, I'm taking this leave. Here's my dates. Mark me out.
Well, that's how I would do it.
Exactly. So some managers get upset when you get a notice from the state saying so-and-so is going to be out for 3 months. What? Anyway.
Oh, well.
All right, Pete, we're going to solve this for you. 547-KORD, app chat us. What would you do in this situation? We're curious what you guys think. Let us know. You got Rick and Patty.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 102.7 KORD.
Or number 1 for New Country. It's 102.7 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty All right, Thunder at the Mountain, Tri-City Raceway, Red Mountain Event Center happening this weekend. Super excited about it, aren't we, Patty?
Absolutely. And we have your tickets. We've got a pair of passes. They've got pit party ride-alongs and, man, the motorcycle wheelie competition.
Yeah.
This is the big deal.
And they've got Friday and Saturday tickets available for you. Thunder at the Mountain. What caller number do you want to take on that?
Let's take caller number 7.
All right, 547-KORD, 547-KORD. Caller 7, going to get a pair of tickets for Thunder at the Mountain this weekend. Call now and win. Good luck from 102.7 KORD.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show, number 1 for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Underwood and Good Girl on your Throwback Thursday, 7:38. Whole lot of sunshine for you right now. 75 degrees already. And again, near 100, 105 today. Just be aware of that. Stay hydrated. I know this weekend, there's going to be a lot of great events going on this weekend. And you wrote about it that we're going to have some roads closed down as well.
Well, because of the C3, it's the 3-on-3 basketball tournament that they do every year in Richland. And this one is going to be a hot year. I also saw that, I saw it on one of the TV stations, maybe it was on all of them, where they're having like a misting tent, and they're going to take like a half hour a couple of times a day so that the players can, rehydrate.
Yeah, C3 Slam.
It's going to be warm.
Basketball tournament. Such a great cause. The Rotarians put it on, and I did not realize this. We went and did a little banquet with them last year.
Yeah.
But C-S-E-E, C3 means eyesight. They give eyesight to people.
It raises funds so that, doctors can go abroad and help give the gift of sight.
Yeah, Doctors Without Borders and all that. Mm-hmm. And we saw video. It's actually an amazing cause.
It really is an amazing event to fund, people to go over and help others in need.
We take it so for granted here in our own country that simple eye surgeries or routine things, we take for granted, it's not available to them in third world nations at all, period. No. And so you got little kids that are blind and all these different things that here, it just wouldn't happen because we'd correct it.
Right.
So
we do have the benefits here.
Yeah, we really do.
But in other countries, not so lucky. So we get to fund people to go over and to do great works.
I love it. Well, Rotarians, shout out to you guys, Sunrise Rotarians. And again, that street going to be closed down.
Well, keep in mind, it's George Washington Way. So this weekend, plan for it to be a little backed up, and there will be detour signs will be posted.
Absolutely. So that information and more is sitting right there on your KORD mobile app. Also had a little fun with you yesterday. I know it was just Shark Week on Discovery Channel. So has there ever been a shark attack in Washington? And believe it or not, there have only been 2 shark attacks.
Did you see a shark swimming in the Columbia?
I missed out on that. What?
I did not.
I was gonna say
come on now.
Yeah, Puget Sound.
Yes,
has 30 varieties of sharks, but only 2 attacks ever, and it was a surfer and a great white. It's so rare in Washington, but don't mistake it. Puget Sound does have the shark.
I'm just saying. You know what? I will swim in my bathtub.
I know.
I swim in the pool. I'm not. No, I'm not.
You are not a
not
fan
in
of
the ocean or any. Nope.
Yeah,
not happening.
No sharks in the Columbia. If you're just curious.
No, of course
not.
It's
only the sound. It's the sound there. You can read those articles and more posted for you right now on the station mobile app.
The Cord Morning Show with Rick and Patty. Back with more next on number 1 for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Old Dominion Hotel Key, number 1 for New Country. It's 102.7 KORD. Got Ricky, got Patty. Always great to be with you. 7:51 and time for the Numerica Impossible Movie Challenge.
So this is where we play a famous movie clip. You correctly identify it at 547 KORD. We will reward you with a 2-month subscription of Netflix.
I love it. Well, being warm weather, I had to pick a little clip that would be appropriate, and I think you're going to like this one a lot today.
I hope so.
I think you're going to like it a lot. 547 KORD, 547 KORD. Figure out what this movie is. You're going to be a big winner with Netflix and our friends at Numerica. Take a listen. Here is today's famous movie clip.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story, and I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Cannonball!
It's that time of year. Absolutely. 547 KORD, 547 KORD. What is that movie? What is that movie from? I'd be shocked if no one.
I know.
You know what it is.
I sure do.
It's one of my faves. I love it. Absolutely. Good morning, KORD. You got a guess for us. What movie is that from?
Anchorman,
Ron Burgundy. There you go.
Yes.
Congratulations. Who's this morning?
What is your name?
Yeah, what's your name?
My name's Sierra.
Well, good morning to you. Well, hang on here. We'll get you taken care of just like that. She is a big winner. Going to enjoy some Netflix and chill on a hot day like today. That makes absolute sense to us.
It absolutely does.
There you go. Anchorman, the legend of Ron Burgundy. Great job on that. Don't worry. We do it all over again next week, 7:50, same time. It is the Numerica Impossible Movie Challenge.
You're listening to Rick and Patty in the morning on number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Love it when we get her on the phone. We got Lisa from Numerica. Good morning, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Good morning.
It's a beautiful day here in the Tri-Cities, but it's even going to be a better day because it's going on. Numerica's Family Day is happening today from 1 to 4. Tell us where it's happening out and what's going on.
So out at the Numerica Pavilion, the Southwood Sports Complex, it's a totally free, totally indoors, beat the heat event. And this year we're doing a glow party.
Wow.
So glow sticks and laser tag, and we'll have a DJ there playing music. There'll be a few giveaways, like small items for the kids to get, free face painting, and then free Kona ice as well.
There's a lot going on. And again, I'm going to reiterate this. Free, and free, because every kid right now, Lisa, I know you were talking about your kids. Your oldest is 6, your youngest is 3, and that 6-year-old, I bet Theo is going, I'm bored, Mom, I'm bored.
Yeah, it's like every day is the battle to find out what are we going to do to entertain the family, and then that can get expensive. And so if you hear free, it's like, oh, I think I'm available for that.
I love it. Well, and you got a lot of great sponsors like the City of Kennewick Parks and Rec. You got Seattle's Children's Hospital and Knockerball Tri-Cities. And tell us a little more about Numerica Cares for Kids.
So we launched an initiative last year, and it's our commitment to really direct our funds for organizations and programs that support youth and families in the area. And sometimes that means that we get to do something really fun like Family Day, which is a free event that lightens the financial burden on families. And then other times it means we're supporting a program that might impact crisis intervention or housing. So it really can be so many things, but it's Numerica Cares for Kids, the bottom line for us.
I love it. Well, Lisa, you guys do such great events, and especially this event today.
This one today is right
gonna,
on target.
It's going to be free, and you said the first 700. So you're going to get a bunch of people out there, and everybody enjoys this. Again, laser tag, glow art, glow cornhole. Lisa, I haven't played that in a while. You got the free Kona ice. I mean, light up giveaways, knocker ball. I mean, you got a lot of fun going on out there, and this is going to be going on from 1 to 4, right?
Yes, you got it. And there's an event on Facebook. If you need to find more details, you can find the event there just by searching Family Day or going to either the Kennewick Parks and Rec page or the Numerica Facebook page. So all the details are online, and we'll be out there this afternoon.
I love it. 1 to 4. A lot of people don't realize Southridge Sports and Events Complex right there, that big field over there, and Numerica Pavilion. Go out there from 1 to 4 today, and it's going to happen free. I want to keep emphasizing.
Did you say free, Rick?
Free for the kids. Free for the kids. They're going to love it. Lisa from Numerica, thanks for calling and let us know about this great event. Okay, Lisa?
Thank you.
All right, there goes Lisa. And again, it's going on today. We just want to keep telling you, 1 to 4 today. It's happening Family Day. Go check it out now.
With free Kona ice. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect on a hot day like today. Go get you some, as Toby Keith would have said. Get you some. It's number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
We love to hear from you, and it's easier than ever to reach out. Just open up the Cord mobile app and send us an app chat message. Or you can contact us the old-fashioned way at 509-547-KORD. Number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Today, so only about 100 today. And join
cooling trend.
Join Pat. Patty's going to be out at the meat cell today. If you want some ribeyes, Love that. 20 ribeyes for $40. She'll be out there at Columbia Center and hang on out with you this afternoon. I believe you're there from 3 to 5.
I am there from 3 to 5.
I love
Stop by.
Yeah, stop on by and say hi to, Patty, and of course get some great
Get
deals.
your 20 ribeyes.
You got chicken, seafood, pork, the whole run of it. I've bought a ton of it myself, and
The whole shebang.
they do have some good steaks that has a seasoning that I just love, and so I bought that box last year and love it. So, all right, we're gonna tie this one off. Pete and Pascal's got a situation going on. What is going on with Pete?
So the wife is expecting their first kid, and yesterday Pete asked the boss for paternity leave. He says, "I think I'm allowed 12 weeks by law, but I'm not sure." And the boss laughed in my face, told me to man up. She says, as a factory worker, it's a bad look if you take leave because other men are going to make fun of you. She also said my wife deserves a leave, not me, because she's doing all the work. I think men should get as much leave as women so they can bond with their kid. My boss disagrees. What do you think? Who do you side with? Is she right or me? Pete and Pascal.
Well, I know one of our coworkers had taken that leave a while back, and he sidestepped the boss, and boss was upset. So what are people saying here on the Facebook?
Kevin says, find a new job. She doesn't deserve to retain you. Family first.
And says, as long as you're being mature and respectful enough to have an adult conversation with your supervisor about your needs, rather than going behind their back to get the time off, you should take the time that you're allowed to take. But if you're doing it in a deceitful way, then how do you expect your supervisor to act? And that's from Ange.
Wow.
All right.
Tell your boss she doesn't get a vote, and it wasn't a question if you're taking time off. It was a statement. She can take up her worries of masculinity amongst coworkers with the HR team, and then she might sit down for a few minutes and educate herself on Washington State.
Yep. Michelle says, get a lawyer. You'll be a very rich man. It's illegal to even have that discussion. Judy says, men deserve time to bond with their babies and support their wife. Take the leave. Enjoy your baby. They're only little for a short time. And I know this new family leave, this is, last few years. It is new. But back in the day, it was strongly discouraged. I remember that. So a lot of comments here.
Heather says it's a good thing for dad to take leave if he's using it actually for caring for the new mom and caring for baby. Don't use it as a way to stay home and play video games. I know.
All right. Oh my God, these are so good.
I know. Yeah, you have to read some of them before we.
Yeah. Bobby says, I think the company needs to rethink their management. It's totally uncalled for her to say that. But we've all been in a work environment where someone said something like, "What? You just said that? What did you just say?"
FMLA, basically maternity leave, Family Medical Leave Act also covers bonding time for fathers. Definitely needs to look into it on the state side. It's basically like unemployment, but a little different.
Yeah. Well, Patty and I, we've been doing this a long time, broadcasting a long time.
Yeah.
And it used to be a ratings period where you were never told that you couldn't take,
during certain times of the year, you're rated.
So for 24 weeks of the year, half the year, we couldn't technically take vacation. Now we could, but they did not. It
was frowned upon.
Oh yeah, it was frowned upon. And again, looking back, why didn't we take that? We didn't. We were like, oh, okay, Now looking back, I'm like, why didn't I take that vacation? Why didn't I take that FMLA? Why didn't I take these things? You work hard. We work hard. If you work hard, these are things that you've earned. You've earned these things.
Yes,
yeah.
you take your time, your personal time off, your PTO, and they're not allowed to ask. So if I want to stay home and play video games all day, I'll do it.
Well, I guess. But we had a great call. A gal called in and said that they're not even allowed to ask if if you're sick, you take your PTO. But back in the day, remember we didn't ask for a doctor's note or you weren't sick just the list goes on and on.
I had to bring a doctor's note.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. Yeah,
right.
We're going to need to see your excuse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Nowadays, you can't do it. Nowadays, and that's what I like about the system nowadays, is you just put your, if you're sick.
Just PTO, man. I had to go have a mammogram, and it's like, can't you do this at 3?
Exactly.
What?
No. Yes. We have lived, we've been
Are you kidding me?
Patty and I have been doing this 30 plus years. We've had everything thrown at us about these kind of situations. So, Pete, good luck with it. It sounds like you might have a lawsuit on your hands on this one.
You might.
Take your time. No matter what you decide to do, you get to take your time. So, good luck, Pete. Let us know how it turns out. What do you guys think? 547 KORD. App chat us what you would do. We want to know. You got Rick and Patty.
You're waking up with the Cord Morning Show. #1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.